Hey everyone, Kenny Tony coming at you today. We got another video for you. So the difference in this video today is that we're going to have my guest, my son, in here. He is a waving fanatic, but we are going to set the camera up and basically we're going to look at the LTR 474 and we're going to talk about getting some work done in it and get it started. We do have the LTR 450 sitting over here. Walk over here, buddy. This is the Suzuki Quad Racer LTR 450. I got this one completely done, and we're going to kind of do the exact same thing to another one. We'll go ahead and have a seat on it for me. You want to start it? All right, let's take a look. Turn the key on. Turn that on run. Run. Let the thing, okay, hold on. It's not in neutral, so let's not have it not in neutral. All right. So squeeze the clutch. Start it. Give it a little gas. We're going to go ahead and get off this one, and we're going to start working on the 474. So the big difference in this video is that I'm going to try to do a good bit of voiceover, just because, you know, trying to work with kids is going to be a little different. So we're going to have some audio playing in the background. We're going to get some things taken apart, and then we're going to just do some voiceover if we need to, but enjoy. We take it off.
You got the gas tank off.
Get on it. Right, get on it. See anything else holding it on? I think this is an 8mm. So if it goes like a clock, that's how a clock goes, that's tightening it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey comes off. So you can get that off. You can put that down. You can hold that. So this only goes one way. Does that look like it's tight? Twist anything? Nope. Nope. So the other way. Grab it. You grab it and twist it off. You use two hands. Two hands. One hand holds it there. You see? Now listen. You do this. It's ratchet. Look, you don't have to keep twisting. It's like this. You see? That's what you hold it yourself. You gotta learn. goes down there too? No? There's just only one on this side. Alright, come on, get this out the channel. Here. And this should come right off. So, you get on this side, get two hands, see if you can pick it up and slide it toward the back. It might be a little heavy. Pull it, wiggle it. That's on the real one. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see. All right, now see if it comes out. We're getting it down, Brandon. All right, I hope the footage isn't too horrible or anything, but we went ahead and we got the rear subframe off, and it had the slip-on on it. So we're down to just the main frame and the rear swing arm. What do you think, Brandon?
It's good.
Was it too hard to do?
No.
So tell them real quick what you had to do.
All we had to do was unscrew some bolts and take them out.
Show us where they were. Where were the bolts at? I think one was here. I took it like 4 or 5, right? Show where they used to be. So you gotta turn around because the camera's behind you. So you gotta show this side.
Right here. And some over.
This one right here, right?
Yep.
And then these ones were the Nerf bars. And this one was for the brake. And that was about it. And it came pretty much off there after we unplugged some things, right? So I think our next goal is gonna be doing what? What are we taking off? The wiring harness. Yeah. We're going to remove that real quick. Alright. So the wiring harness just has a bunch of different connections that we got to disconnect. That's it. I'm going to watch you. So you want to disconnect these. So like these connections, they have like little pins. You got to push the pin in, going back. So where's the camera? You can't be in front of the camera because I can't see you. Alright, so push that one down with your thumb. See if you can push it with your thumb. Pull. Pull it. This one might be a little harder. See where the pin is right here? That's got to go down. You might want to use your... Okay, that worked. This is called the throttle body. So all that's already disconnected. There's one connection right here. Squeeze it to get that out. We'll get all those off in a minute. So we've gotten the harness. If you get, you haven't, you can't keep standing in front of the camera, but it's kind of hard, difficult to get used to, huh? Mm-hmm. So underneath here is a connection that I need you to, not a connection, it's just pushing. I need you to get it. Put your hand on top, knock it down, okay? Yeah. Hit down. Did it come off? Yep. So I think we need to put a 10 on here. So see that big long silver one? The one beside it. Right there? Yep. That one was easy to select. Thank you. Tell you sister thank you.
Thank you, sis.
There we go. So we're going to take off this, this, and this. Make sure it goes on there good. Alright. Don't worry about this. Just hold the bolt. Lean on the whole bolt. One more. Alright. Let's go ahead and take off these two.
This is a headlight bracket.
We got another one of those plugs, Brandon. Right here. Not a bone thing. That screwdriver part right here.
Oh.
Right over here. We got one. Look over nothing. Right here. See it? Do the same thing. You gotta get in there. Right on. This is one of the oil catch containers. So the wiring harness just needs to come up through here, Brandon. You go in the front. Now back here. We'll try to help feed the stuff through. Yeah. So we have the relay off, and the wiring harness has officially been removed. So at some point I'm going to go through these wires to just check through continuity just with a voltometer, but as you see right here, these are two of the plugs that I saw. These ones actually go to the fuel injector, so I do have an extra plug that I'm going to put on there. But overall, all the other plugs look like they're good. It's just the whole harness is going to need cleaned up really well. Alright, son, so what's coming off next? They can say it loud to the camera.
Whatever this thing is, I do not know what it is.
It is holds the gauges. It is the cover for the clamps, but it won't come up because this crossbar. So we're going to go ahead and take the Allen keys and get that loose. Sorry, get in, get straight out. Let's see if it's So these bars are not going to get reused, so I don't really know if it's necessary to do any work to them or anything, so let's just keep that. We're going to need to really take one side off, and we need to keep you out in front of the camera. So the holder here, it's off. We're probably going to relocate these wires somewhere else, but electronics, these should come straight off. So we're not going to use this idle up and down. So this rubber is pull off this side. That allows you to get the other. When we open it, it allows the cable to come loose. See? So the cable comes off there with the multiple parts. So what we're going to do is probably not even reuse this, but if we did, like we did on the other quad, we just put this back on like that, but we turn it upside down, so this is what you'll see from the bars, and then we just I just put a little silicone in there and that seals up well, and I just put my screws back in. Like I said, this isn't going to be reused. Strong possibility it won't be reused, but I am going to use the plugs and everything off of it, so we'll see what happens. So we've made some progress with the machine, but as you see, look at it. It's a beautiful day out here. I would say probably like 75 degrees. Not sweating like crazy, but my son couldn't take seeing his sister and a dog play, so he said he had enough for today. So this is where we've gotten with the machine. I'll do a quick walk around and let you all know what we've got going on. And this is just going to be the start of the LTR 474 build. All right, so here we are. I just couldn't take seeing the tires look like they did, so I went ahead and replaced those. So the rubber looks good. We have the CF1 bead locks on there. Looks great. Now I'm debating on if I should get new rings for the front. I mean, since I'm going to go with a blue and orange build, I'm thinking about doing orange in the front, but you let me know what you think about that. So going around the machine, I'm looking as we go. We've already ordered a steering stem bushing, and I'm going to keep this thing as factory as possible. I don't race or anything. I just like power and I like custom quads. So what we have here is a straight steering stem. We're going to just repowder coat that black, make it look a lot better. I'm probably going to do the CR high bends up here on these. I'm not really sure what bend these are, but they look really good. So, you know, overall, I might not do anything with them. We'll figure that out. Yeah, I mean, it's 50-50. I'm not sure about that. Also, the frame looks a lot better than the other one as far as cleaning. I'm not sure if I'm going to have this one powder coated all orange, or if I'm going to keep the frame blue and do the same scenario as I did on the other one. It has the Team Alba Nerf bars. Those will get sandblasted, and those will get repowder coated a different color. The front setup is going to be what I'm hoping. It's blue frame. I'll keep these blue. I'm going to do the springs orange on all ends. And the rear, I'm going to want to do an orange swing arm, orange subframe, white graphics, well, white plastics with orange and blue graphics on it. White, orange, and blue seat, or gray, blue, and black, you know, something like that, orange, something to bring it out. We have ordered a new axle just because if you look in here real close, I'm assuming the last owner had beat the axle for some reason and maybe just messed up that part that locking pin goes in, so they just cut it off. So that's not there, and I don't like that at all. So I've seen too many issues to where the wheels have fallen off, so we don't like that. So we have the axle here already. We do have, I ordered a couple new nuts for the bead locks. I really didn't need to, but I just wanted some extras on hand just in case when I'm changing these out, a couple of them come off that's not looking so good. So we have that. We have a new OEM brake. I think I'm going to do the ASV clutch with the Z400 cable and that little new bracket that kind of relines up where the mounting points are going to be, or the clutch mounting points are going to be. It does have a aftermarket disc brake, so that's fine. I'm going to repowder coat all this. All this is going to look new back here, but this is just want me to tell you all what's going on and where we're at so far. Looks a lot better. Looks a lot different than what it did a couple of days ago, and I'm okay with that. So this project is going to be a little bit different than my other ones because what I'm going to do with it. And that being said, is just I really value the time I have with my son, and I really want to build this with him. Now I do things with my daughter, and I value the time with her as well, but I want this to be a build for my son. So kids heard that and they start looking all crazy at me. But that's going to conclude this video, everyone. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and thank you for checking out my content. Oh yeah, forgot, deleted footage. So all the parts, seat, this little protector for the gas tank, the little oil reservoir thing that they have on there, the lights. We also have the subframe, the bumper. So these parts are going to get powder coated. Obviously these aren't. I'll have to get a new seat. We have the motor up there. I'm going to be sending the head out. See if I can get the head ported. Not going to do anything crazy, but what I'm thinking is webcams and like a more race port. I was going to do +1 I&E valves, but then the price went up crazy high. And realistically for me, when I get up in those kind of numbers, I mean, I might just hybrid, you know? I mean, I'm okay with hybrid. I have one. Ha. So those are just the parts, and let you all know where we're at with this build, and we're going to get it put away.